Well, we got some positive news out of the Supreme Court, a ruling that the abortion pill, Mifepristone, will be able to stay on the market for the time being. This is in the wake of a Texas judge ruling, as we discussed on the show, or I should say overruling the FDA's determination that Mifepristone is safe. They made that determination 23 years ago, and then now this judge is coming in and the entity bringing the lawsuit saying, no, we know better. Here from the USA, or from USA Today, the Supreme Court on Friday allowed full access to the abortion pill Mifepristone, resolving for now a massive and fast-moving conflict over the drug while the underlying lawsuit is decided. Of immediate significance were restrictions on access to Mifepristone that were set to take effect at midnight, including a requirement that Americans sit for in-person visits with doctors and a prohibition on the drug being dispensed through the mail. The Food and Drug Administration lifted those restrictions through a series of actions since first approving the drug in 2000, but a federal appeals court had put them back in place. The Supreme Court's decision Friday means those restrictions will not be imposed and the drug will remain available as it was before a series of court orders limiting access to it. As is often the case in emergency appeals, the court did not explain its reasoning, and then this means the case now returns to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit, which is weighing the underlying issues raised by the case. This emphasizes, while the Supreme Court here did make the correct decision, that's good, still with the role that the Texas judge plays in this, it emphasizes the importance of getting the proper elected officials into power so that they can nominate and confirm correct individuals for the judiciary. The Texas judge was Trump appointed, and we're yet to see where this lawsuit will end up going. The importance of getting yourself out to vote and everyone you know for so many reasons is crucial, as we talk about on a daily basis, including this, and making sure we don't have these right-wing activist judges like the Texas federal judge and so many others in place. This was Biden's response as Mediaite highlights today. The Supreme Court granted the Department of Justice's emergency stay application in Alliance for Hippocratic Medicine versus FDA, preventing a lower court decision from going into effect that would have undermined FDA's medical judgment and put women's health at risk. As a result of the Supreme Court's stay, Mifepristone remains available and approved for safe and effective use while we continue this fight, in the courts. I continue to stand by FDA's evidence-based approval of Mifepristone, and my administration will continue to defend FDA's independent expert authority to review, approve, and regulate a wide range of prescription drugs. These stakes could not be higher for women across America. I will continue to fight politically driven attacks on women's health, but let's be clear, the American people must continue to use their vote as their voice and elect a Congress who will pass a law restoring the protections of Roe v. Wade. Setting aside my anger at Democrats for not fighting nearly aggressive enough to enshrine abortion rights into federal law before Roe v. Wade was overturned, it is so important that this is a priority in a situation in the future where Democrats have a majority in the House, Senate, and President in the White House at the same time. And we're seeing the political tide shift where abortion rights are such a winning issue for Democrats recently, whereas in the past that wasn't always the case. And so maybe that will motivate them to fight harder moving forward on this issue.